What's up guys, Mikas here for the EDM Sessions. This is episode 79 and this is the last episode in this series where we actually arrange and mix tracks. Check out all the episodes starting from 70 to 79. We arrange and mix track, progressive, a bit deeper, tech progressive techno, some trance, drum and bass even, you know. So this is interesting to know if you want to learn music production, what is the structure of a track, what you should work on, what are the important elements, you know, and also a bit of mixing to make the track better as we move along with the arrangement. So this is what we do at the EDM session, at least from episode 70 to 79. Before that, it's creating music from scratch. So if you like to see how music is created from scratch in Logic Pro, that is for me. I explain everything that I am doing, and there's a lot of episodes to go through to learn the process. And of course, you can always download the finished product, that is a template or a Logic Pro X file, from our site wemakedancemusic.com, which got 5,500 DAW templates so far, and it's growing every day. Right now we're all like at home in a curfew, so there's a lot of stuff happening. If you're looking for products, just go. There's so many new stuff coming every day, it's crazy. If you want to upload and produce music, just go on the site, because we're a marketplace, you can upload your own stuff. So let's get started right away. I start again. This is episode 42, which is one of the best episodes for you guys, because I looked today at the top sellers and what you guys like the most. I took 42, which is a bit of a classic prog track, so let's just call it progressive. It's 125 BPM. It's got minimal element, but it really has a feel. You know, that's what I like about this track, is it has a feel. It just has this chunky bass line with some more a bit retro vibe synth and stuff. And we're gonna turn this 2-minute piece now, template now, into a full track, hopefully in about an hour. So let's have a listen. Simple. Nice little pad at the top here. Oh, this is like a bass pad, then another pad. Percussions are clean. It's very... super basic plugs. I like to call these progressive plugs. Since we don't use plugins, we use only Logic Pro X plugins again. And then the breakdown, simple. Nice synth. Very, very nice brassy synth here. So that's it. So let's make a track out of that, guys. I think the first thing I would do is to cut this completely here. I'm gonna make myself a 4-bar pattern, build an intro out of it, starting... Oh, that was weird. Not what I expected. And do this, yeah. Okay, so I want to take... So I'm gonna right away build myself a bit of a grid, so I'm gonna move everything to 1. I know some people start at 9. I like to start at 1 personally. So 1, 2, 3. Capture that here. Control, Command, repeat. So everything in the locator will repeat. So now we already have a bit more to our track. So we're gonna start building, and then we're gonna, you know, create more segments as we need. So we're doing a classic progressive track, which entail doing, like, to me it entails doing the very minimal, like I say minimal, but I mean it's still progressive track that doesn't have so much, you know. It still has to have that old school feel, so you cannot do too much. So I'm going to start with the plugs. I think they're not sidechained though. I would like to sidechain them right away. This is like obvious that those would be better with the kick sidechain. We don't have a kick sidechain? It's right here. already more interesting. Drop that, make it a bit faster for the sidechain to kick and recover really fast. Make sure it's not clipping. No auto gain, because auto gain is annoying. That is cool and all. I think it does somehow need a bit of a send effect. So like I said, we're building the track and we also, you know, mixing and adding and making it a full track, because the template is something I do in about an hour to put the ideas down. Now it's the other level, which is creating a structure, you know, making a song out of this, you know, which entail for me using some plugins, doing some sends. It's, you know, it's definitely much more complex after I'm done with this. Okay, let's send it to this here, and then let's see. No, that could be good, but let's go. We're a bit hard on the volume. Without. It's a bit much, I think. It's feeding a little too much. So I will go into the simple. I'm tempted putting it here. Can I? Yeah, I probably can. Okay, so now we can have a bit more control. That's good. So what I want to do is I put the compressor after the delay. That's why I move it from send to insert. So I can compress the signal after I did put this delay here. Without? With? Not so apparent, but depth, you know, it's important, I think. So would I start a track with that? Yeah, I think so. Cut this here. The blocks too, don't need that for the intro. This rolling hat, yes. Toms, no, I don't need that for the intro. Those toms either. Just a more bare, of course. I would start even for the first two bars without a snare. Do I have 5 bars selected? Oh, I should have 4. So first 30 seconds of the track. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wait until 9 to introduce this. For me, this style also, what is important is not to put some crash and some risers and stuff, to keep it pure, you know, to have just the music speak. So we have to put more work on the music, you know, on the elements. So you can do some little synth rises, stuff like that now. So this is good. This definitely is a good start. I'm a little bit excited now. Maybe a sip of coffee. This show is sponsored by Nespresso. No, not really. But Nespresso coffee is good. Sadly, the stores are closed now. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna cut these because I don't think I will get into that yet. The blocks yet, right? Probably. logically, I think I'll automate a little bit of these plugs too. They're a bit loud here in the mix because of the sidechain. So those plugs, I'm gonna do touch. I'm gonna go into the EQ here. It's like a filter really. So we're gonna play with those elements to build an interesting intro. I'm tempted a little bit to... No, not that. I think we have another pad here I could do. So, because I don't want to touch this pad, I will replicate it. Ooh, very good sound for an intro. Just happened that we're gonna use this sound for the intro. Pitch to the verb. Oh, that was good. The true essence of progressive house, some nice sound effect. It should rise a little bit before we get into this. I'm tempted to repeat that, but I think I will just introduce another one here. Here we need a bit of a hit point with the kicks, so I usually do a roll and then put it off just to accentuate. I know what it's gonna sound like. I think this little accent we just created here, I believe. I have an idea for some. I think I will have to go into Logic loops here. I will go in the loops. Not this one here. This one. That's not what I'm looking for. Jesus Mario. Here. vocals. So I would like some vocals that are more effects, like that. Okay, vocal sound effect. That's a bit loud. I think that in the nature of progressive, I think we can stick that in there with some interesting effects. So I'm gonna check a bit more, but well, not really what we're looking for here. Let's go to the end. Oh, if you guys didn't know, Logic comes with so much samples, it's ridiculous. Can make full tracks out of them. There's actually one of Usher's biggest hits that's been made with strictly with Logic samples, so imagine. There's definitely something to do with that. So I'm gonna bring that up with the synth at the top here, and then here, around here, I'm gonna get not monotonous, but when we're building, I'm gonna try to introduce this into the track, dropping it with a whole lot of reverb. And then here, I think it will. So space it a bit. I would say here, maybe cut it. I think there's a delay to here, is it? So we definitely have to build a bit more here. I think repeating that is not abusive. So here we're going to cut, because we're going to go into a little bit of a break, because we're going to bring in some elements. There. I think I would probably leave the kick and so this is good. I think we're on track. I want to do an effect, but I want to be a little bit deeper than just your normal just effect that you Potential, I will put an effect on the main out right here. So I'm gonna take my EQ. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create right away a channel. Can I create it from here? Show a sign? No, not really. I cannot create it from this, so I'm gonna go into the channel here. Main output here, stereo out, create a channel. It doesn't want to, then create a track. Well, so I'm supposed to be able to create a track from this one too. This is a little bit odd, guys. Then if I record automation, it's gonna have to go somewhere. So let's do that. Actually, oh, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna first set up my filter, which would be a low pass filter, which I will do my effect with. I will do this. I will do filter, and then set the curve to very steep. Then I'm gonna set it to touch. Then I'm gonna do this, and then I will do that. Then I am a bit confused now, guys. Did it create itself? Oh yeah, it is here. So I guess it was already there, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. So, oh, now I cannot move it. Okay, so as you can see, what I am doing now is automating the main out. So I'm going to go here into the place where I want to do the transition, and I will start actually a bit earlier. So progressively taking the top end. I like this effect. I'd like to hear a little bit more of this guy's second sentence. So good, so this is one more channel we have to play with after. So after that we're gonna go into the next part, which would be where we introduce the bass, which I really want probably only the kick here. This a bit of that can help. First part no, second part maybe. Can continue playing with that a little bit. If this is well done, it worked very well. It's like the DJs, you know, when they play, they have all those tools. So we also have those tools to make the track interesting, so why not? Then it's going up. So we're good here. Continue to hear with lesser percussions. I think I could add the rides, maybe for this, or the hats, or something very light. Need those plugs. Here could be worked out a bit better. So because we're cutting the top end anyways, I'm gonna make it pretty drastic, so it's gonna click a little here and then pop, pop, and then pop. Not drastic enough. Not yet for those main synth of ours. I think we should continue with those little FX hits that we created earlier. Just for here, I think they would help. And then again, plus 32 would give continuity. So here, there's not really any changes there. I still have this weird reflex of always saving my project. I don't need to. Logic does that, but it's still I work some music for so long that I just keep on command save. No more coffee. I wouldn't say there's something missing, but I would like something rolling a bit more, maybe some more drums, and just some more percussion, some more drive to the track. Because I mean, it's great, but to me, on top of the snare does pretty well. Okay, that is one. There's another snare here. There's the tom segment here. Okay. Cool. There's another tom here. Let's see what we can do with it. And we have MIDI here. I'm just having fun for now, but you don't know. The true nature of progressive house, we're gonna do something different. Then side chain. Make it a bit mental. We're gonna go a bit mental with the side chain here. Super high ratio, super fast attack, super fast release. Now we can maybe check if we... No, not a high tom, just a low. No. Not gonna make a big difference. Good, but I think this was it. Am I on deep tech? Yeah. I will do more crazy things, I think, like exaggerating. much. In the background. Good. I need a bit more. Just a little shaker could be good. Oh, this is the shaker. Let's put it on here. This is good. Then another shaker to complete this one. I'm going to continue in a bit of the same kind of trip, except I'm going to go here. Here. Maybe here. Okay, no, that's good. Some mixing is needed, but now we definitely have a little bit more of a groove. So we're gonna move on to the next part, which is already there waiting for us. Gonna go into this, gonna check it's compressing, not exaggerating, but a little bit, maybe. Same for this. So I'm in the percussions multipressor and I'm squashing them. I was gonna say a little bit, no, quite a bit. Listen, without. With. They're quite tamed down, which is what I want now. Maybe give them a bit more juice. No, not really. Perfect like that. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next section, introducing those synths. It's not quite a fit to this beat here, so this should start here. Then I'm gonna work onto creating the breakdown right here. And then replicate this again and and then one more time. And we have a track. That's it, 5 minutes 30. Well, not yet, guys, but we have the structure of a track. Alright, so let's do a little bit of build up with what we have, a little bit at least, you know, here. For this, I would like to pull back a little bit of those. Not too much, but a little bit. Until here, and here we're gonna rise it up. And I will start cutting some elements a bit earlier here. I don't know if because let's listen. Yeah, I would say so. Start with this, then build up with the other elements, and then when we come back into the main part, one more time this, then one part, and then out. Make a bit more space here. I'm gonna equalize elements. It goes back after the break. I like this alone, like this is sweet. Maybe just this here. Super simple. And then here we're gonna start cutting the bass line. We should have a good mix out for this, so the pad will stay. Can play with it a little bit here. Good sometime to hold a little bit, so check where this big thumb thing that we created, I'm gonna keep it for a bit later. Same thing with those two. I'm gonna do Control A. I'm gonna do name region as track because it was a bit messed up now. So for this, I will keep it for after the main synth part here where it's dropping. I will again reintroduce the little spacey effects that we had earlier. be a little bit like the intro, at least in my book. That means starting here, we're gonna go only one key, so it's mixable. We're gonna start, well, I'm gonna start earlier as a matter of fact, dropping this into the background. Groove is cool. The drums, nice and tight. Alright guys, so that look like we have a track for episode 79 of our EDM sessions. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put in sometime a few hours because I really want to make it premium. I'm gonna make a template for that for you guys so you can get it onto our site, wemakedancemusic.com, and you're gonna be able to use it, remix it. I use only Logic Pro X plugin, which make it very easy for all the new Logic or old Logic user that want to have that type of sound. I think templates are amazing personally. I've created a few hundreds of these over the last 8 years, guys. The site is online and I swear by it. I love it. This is for me the best way to learn to make a certain genre of music and be ready, because I'm preparing some special concept after episode 100 where I'm gonna do some mentoring and stuff, so this is gonna be interesting for you guys. And until next time, may the sounds be with you guys.